Hello and welcome back to this edition of Minstrels on the Block. Special guest Ryan Smalshaf. So, Ryan, when did you decide that you wanted to be a musician? I mean, what was the deciding point?
I would say I went to Calvary when I was in 8th grade. And like I said, after my mom died, things got rocky for me as a person. I was growing up without my mom. My dad was at work all the time. And I more or less grew up with a very, very bad attitude at that very young age, which is a very critical moment, and I think in everybody's life. Yeah. And I ended up going to Calvary Christian School when I was in 8th grade, and it was more like my dad's way of trying to do a reform. Mm-hmm. He thought, with me being around a better society of kids, that I'm not around just anybody. Yeah. Which is not saying anything that public schools are just anybody. It's just, I guess it was his just way of thinking that if I went to a private school where they taught, Christianity and kept God in the picture the whole time, mm-hmm. that I would turn out better. And that didn't work out so well in 8th grade. It didn't work out so well in 8th grade because I hated Calvary. I missed all my friends and stuff. But I had the choice to play varsity baseball at Hardaway, and I played there for the summer ball before my 9th grade year. And then, like 2 weeks before school was going to start, I just flipped, and I was like, Dad, I want to go back to Calvary. And I decided, I don't know why, but I decided to go back to Calvary. Wow. Went there, and there's a lady named Judy Meeks that used to teach chorus there. And I always heard bad things about her, that she was like the hardest teacher you'll ever find. The only thing she teaches is chorus, but she's the hardest teacher you'll have, and she's the roughest on you. And the lady was walking through the hallway, and I remember just saying some off-the-wall comment that was about her. She took me to the office, and then the principal said, "Well, how about you just take control of him?" She's like, "Fine, he'll shaping up with me." And I was forced to take a course. Wow. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't even know I could sing. And I was like, "Why are you gonna put me in a course? I hate singing. I don't want to sing in front of anyone. I don't want to dance around. Nothing." But it turned out towards the middle of the year, I loved it. I didn't know anything about music. She was teaching me musical theory, chromatic scales, all the way from the basics of learning musical theory to like expert levels, like what she learned from her master's degree at Florida State. Wow. And we ended up taking a trip to New York, and this is where it came into me. We took our school trip to New York with the chorus group. It was like a field trip for us, basically, but we were gone for about 2 weeks. We had a concert they were singing that we got to be a part of that was in Carnegie Hall. Nice. And I tried out for a solo, and I got the solo, and I sang 2 songs, and I was the lead in the solo part in Carnegie Hall. And then when we saw the video and the recording of it, my teacher was like, "Do you see how good you sound?" She was like, "We have to do this, and that's what you need to do." From that point on, she focused me so hard, like every day. I used to play sports like baseball and soccer and basketball every time I could for my school as much as I could. It really made me focus, and I stopped playing all sports, which is probably where the weight gain happened. But I was with her like every day after school. I'd go to her house every day after school. My dad knew out where I was, and he was perfectly fine with it. And I was too, because her husband had a 350Z, and those things are fun. But I got in the boys quartet, and we won first place 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. Wow. And from there, it's just my 9th grade year with Judy Meeks was where music came about from, and made me want to decide. I didn't know if I wanted to be a teacher yet or anything, but I just knew music had to be a part of what my life was going to do.
Man. Sounds like there's a couple of times in there was some divine intervention leading you in a certain direction.
Sounds that way. I think it happened this morning too. Trying to get here.
Now, as far as your writing is concerned, when did you start writing?
I started dating a girl but right before I went to Northside. I went to Northside in my 11th and 12th grade year. Mm-hmm. Started dating a girl the summer before my junior year in high school, and it was my first love.
Yeah.
And I had the guitar. I still had the Jasmine. I still had this guitar ever since I was 5, and still played on it. But now it had elixirs on it, so it sounded a little better than it did from the first day. But I remember we had a fight, and I actually still play this song today, and it doesn't hold the same meaning, but it was like the first song I ever wrote.
Wow.
And I was right about 16, about to be 17. I wrote my first song.
Very cool.
And it's actually, I have a YouTube account, and it's the only song that's actually on YouTube. It was the first chance I got to do a recording of myself, and that was the song I did.
Wow.
And from there on, it took a lot of time and effort from listening to different people and learning my style, and now I have like a rock pop genre that's it sounds like a Daughtry type of sound, then sounds like Foo Fighters, and then for some reason John Mayer is in there. So there's a lot of influences that come into it, but it's all shaped how I write now.
It's amazing how the things that you listen to as you're coming along somehow find their way into your music's subconscious level. Sometimes people that you don't listen to make it their way in there, but you must have heard them at some point.
Yeah.
The subconscious thing. Now, what kind of projects do you have going on right now?
I'm really I've been trying to find a band for a long time, to find somebody that's really committed, and it's really hard to do it with my age group. Like I could play with somebody that's in their 50s, and they're probably completely committed, but they're also not wanting to play the same type of music I am. And it's really hard to find that. And so therefore going for people my age group is a better idea. So I try and I can't find people that are committed to it because they want to party, they want to do that, or their jobs, and us as young adults trying to be grown people is really hard to do when we haven't had to have jobs for our whole life. But But right now, I'm actually getting ready to do 2 different things. There's a guy named Phil Floyd. He plays at Soho's every once in a while. He plays the same type of music I do. He plays a lot of Stained, and he plays a lot of like Creed, and from like that genre. And he loves the music, but he's really good with really any style. Yeah. He was wanting to do a duo guitar, me and him, and then maybe another guy. I can't remember his name, but I know Phil was talking about with me and him. And then there's something that I'm getting really serious about now. Is I've always wanted to have a Lady Antebellum type of group. I've always wanted to have a band with me, but have like a girl and a guy lead singers. And so I think that'd be one of my great things. That's a project that I'm trying to do, is find a girl to sing with me.
Very cool. Well, I'll tell you what, let's listen to him sing and play a little bit, and then we'll be right back after this.
All right, this song right here is more or less an untitled song. It was at a time that I had a lot of problems going on, and the girl I was with was really treating me badly, and it was my statement saying I can be on my own, I don't need you, there's no reason for you to keep holding me down type of thing. And one day I was just jamming at a Locos in Phoenix City where I used to play, and this song just came out, and I kind of wanted to give it like a little blues theme with the chords, and so it's really a vocally expressed song. Here we go.
Hold my addiction like I can, make my way
I can't go on today, like I can't go on without you, like I can't make my about you, like I can't go on today, like I can't go on today. Yeah. And now I walk through the town and I'm holding my head high, 'cause I know you're not around. And now I'm going back to you. I feel like I am stuck to glue, and now I can't get away from you. You don't want me no more, like I can hold my addiction, like I can hold my fiction, like I can make mine weak, like I can go on today, like I can go on without you, like I can make my about you, like I can go on today, like I can go on today. Yeah. Like I can, like I can, I can, I can. Like I can, I can, like I can. Like I can, I can, I can. Like I can, like I can, I can, I can. Like I can, I can, like I can. Like I can, yeah. Like I can hold my addiction. Hold my addiction, like I can hold my fiction, like I can make my way, like I can go on today, like I can go on without you, like I can make my about you, like I can go on today, like I can go on today. Yeah.